Artistry Battle, Olamide vs PHYNO. Hey guys, welcome to another exhilarating episode of Artistry Battle. It's the battle of two kings this week as Olamide goes head-to-head with PHYNO. What makes this episode quite peculiar is the fact that Olamide and PHYNO are BFFs and their combination have delivered many timeless hit songs. Olamide boldly makes claim to be the king from the west, while PHYNO terms himself to be the beast of the east, who is also banging in the west. Another interesting fact to note is that in 2015, PHYNO and Olamide released a collaborative titled Two Kings, which became the first collaborative album ever in the Nigerian music industry. With that being said, let's reintroduce them. Olamide. Olamide was born Olamide Adedeji on the 15th of March 1989 in Bariga, Lagos State. He is an award-winning rapper, singer and songwriter. In 2010, Olamide released Eniduro off his debut studio album, Rhapsody, and Eniduro immediately turned out to be a massive hit, ushering Olamide into limelight. Since the release of his first album, Olamide has developed a penchant for dropping an album every year. He currently has 9 studio albums under his belt, plus an EP titled 999, which he released in 2020. Olamide is the CEO of YBNL Records. PHYNO. PHYNO was born Chibuzo Nelson as BK on the 9th of October 1986 in Enugu State. He's an award-winning rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, and actor. The name PHYNO was given to him by one of his high school friends, which was derived from the word phenomenal. PHYNO started his music career as a producer in 2003 while he was still in secondary school, where he learned to create his own rendition of every hit record of that time. He studied public administration at the Institute of Management and Technology in Enugu, and he started profiting from music during his second year there. PHYNO has 3 albums under his belt: No Guts, No Glory, which he released in 2014. The Playmaker released in 2016 Deal With It, which he released in 2019. PHYNO is the CEO of Penthouse Music. Round 1, Eniduro vs Multiply Remix. Olamide, Eniduro. In 2010, Olamide released Eniduro under the Kodak Tunes record label, which he was signed on to at the time. The song received nationwide critical acclaim and it instantly shot Olamide to limelight. Eniduro also gave Olamide the opportunity for his debut stage performance at the 2010 The Hip Hop World Awards, now known as the Headies. PHYNO Multiply Remix featuring Timaya, Flavor, MI and Mr. Raw. Before the release of Multiply, PHYNO was only known as a beatmaker. Everything changed thereafter. Multiply Remix was a jam released in 2010, making much impact in the Nigerian hip-hop evolution because PHYNO was able to bring together the major heavyweights in the entertainment scene of that era. Round 2, Voice of the Streets vs Ghost Mode. Olamide, Voice of the Streets. Voice of the Streets is off Olamide's second album, YBNL, which he released in November 2012. On the Tyrone-produced song, Olamide raps about his ambition and determination to get successful. He also declared how revered he has become in the industry while addressing his critics. Ghost Mode. Penthouse. In September 2012, PHYNO released the Olamide-assisted Ghost Mode as his debut album, No Guts, No Glory's lead single. The hit track won the 2012 Headies Award for Best Collabo. PHYNO doubled as the producer on this track, and the video was shot and directed in Lagos by Clarence Peters. Round 3, Melo Melo vs Meme. Olamide Melo Melo. In 2015, Olamide released his hit single Melo Melo. This track is quite different from his usual rap songs. It is a love song about being happy and content in love. Melo Melo was directed by talented Mo Musa. Meme. Meme was a hit song off PHYNO's debut album, No Guts, No Glory, released in 2014. The song is different from PHYNO's usual hip-hop vibe as it taps into the contemporary high-life tune for this track. The video was shot and directed by Clarence Peters. Round 4, Bobo vs Connect. Olamide Bobo.
It's Young John, the wicked producer.
2015 saw Olamide extend his influence in the Nigerian pop culture when he released the massive hit track, Bobo, introducing the Shakati Bobo dance, which immediately became a viral dance that year. Bobo earned Olamide 4 nominations at the 2016 Headies, which includes the 2016 Headies Award for Best Pop Single, the Headies Award for Producer of the Year, the Headies Award for Song of the Year, then winning the Headies Award for Best Street Hop Artist of 2016. Phino, Connect.
It's all my money with the coconut.
Released in 2015, Phino's hit song Connect reflects on his success while thanking his fans, categorizing them as Disconnect. Connect was produced by T-Spice and the video was directed by Clarence Peters. Round 5, Lagos Boys vs Fada Fada. Olamide, Lagos Boys. In 2015, Olamide duly provided the Lagos Boys with an anthem, also introducing a signature gunman pose. Lagos Boys went on to be nominated at the 2016 Headies Award for Producer of the Year and the Nigeria Entertainment Award for Hottest Single of the Year. Phino, Fada Fada.
Every day by day, I just celebrate.
Fada Fada might not be a hip-hop joint, but it goes to show how well connected Phino is in the pop circle. On this track, Phino teams up with his regular collaborator Olamide as they both thank the Almighty on the massive hit song Fada Fada. Fada Fada earned Phino 3 nominations at the 2016 Headies for the Headies Award for Best Pop Single, the Headies Award for Producer of the Year, while winning the 2016 Headies Award for Song of the Year. Round 6, Ayon Mayweather vs Link Up. Olamide, Ayon Mayweather.
Feels Mr. Producer.
Olamide stayed true to his hip-hop roots on this 2016 hit, Ayon Mayweather. Olamide compares himself to the then boxing champion Floyd Mayweather, ascribing himself as the music version of Mayweather. Ayon Mayweather is off Olamide's 5th studio album of the same title. The track also won the 2018 Headies Award for Best Rap Single. Phino, Link Up featuring Burna Boy, M.I. Phino teams up with 2 other powerful lyricists, Burna Boy and M.I., to create this massive hip-hop tune titled Link Up off his sophomore album, The Playmaker. The video for Link Up was brilliantly photographed and directed by Unlimited LA. Just like Ayon Mayweather, Link Up was nominated at 2018 the Headies Award for Best Rap Single. Round 7, Wo vs Iwa. Olamide, Wo.
It's Young John, the wicked producer.
In 2017, Olamide did what he does best, delivering a catchy hook on Wo, also making it one of his most electrifying songs of 2017. Wo bagged 3 nominations at the 2018 Headies, including the 2018 Headies Viewers' Choice Awards, 2018 Headies Song of the Year, and 2018 Headies Best Street Hop Artist. Phino, Iwa vs Techno. In 2018, Phino released his upbeat tempo hit, Iwa featuring Techno. Iwa had major positive reviews, topping Nigerian music charts at the time of the release. The video was shot and directed by Clarence Peters. Round 8, Motigbano vs Obiagu. Olamide, Motigbano. Motigbano is a 2018 funky pop anthem that also came with its dance routine. It was, as a matter of fact, Olamide's biggest song of 2018. Motigbano was produced by Killer Tunes and the visuals was directed by Unlimited LA. Phino, Obiagu. Off his Playmaker album, Phino is full of praise for Obiagu, a popular ghetto community in Enugu State. This hit track was also included as the soundtrack for Genevieve Nnaji's 2018 box office hit, Lionheart. The street-themed visuals were shot and directed by Unlimited LA. Round 9, Kana vs Ride For You. Olamide, Kana featuring WOSKE.
If I tell you do like this, I'ma show my do like this. If I tell you do like that, I'ma much you might take her to the left, though.
Olamide reunited with WOSKE for this collaborative effort with its peculiar dance anthem that became a cult favorite for their individual fan bases. Kana was produced by Mute and the video was directed by Chesson. Phyno, Ride For You featuring Davido.
Finally, I don't make cash, you. Anything for your bright price, oh. I pray to God, make me no crash, oh.
Phyno joined forces with Davido for this one, rapping on his verse and telling the story of how his lover was there for him when he had nothing. Now that he has found greener pasture, he is more than ready to take care of her. Ride For You is currently one of Phyno's most viewed videos on YouTube with over 19 million streaming count. Round 10. WOSKE vs God's Willing. Olamide, WOSKE. Is a catchy pop tune of Olamide's 2019 album. Olamide joined forces with Killer Tunes for the production of this track, while the video was directed by Unlimited LA. Phyno, God's Willing.
God's willing. See, I'm gonna move to the top. Oh, when I'm working now, cook a club. God's willing. Yeah.
In February 2020, Phyno released this hit single, God's Willing, featuring Runtown off his third studio album, Deal With It. The beautiful and colorful visuals was directed by TG Omori. There you have it on this week's episode of Artistry Battle. Who do you think deserves the belt? Let us know on Instagram at official HipTv, on Facebook at HipTv, and let's continue this conversation on Twitter using the hashtag Artistry Battle.